I opened a record store because I didn't have a job, but I had a lot of records. We opened with 5 peach crates full of albums and $500. My name is Marian McKay Rosato, and I am Charlemagne Records owner. My record store is located in the middle of 5 Points South. We moved over here back in '77. This area is really growing a lot. I think it would be great if I could stay because I think there will be an enhanced amount of people in this area, but I just couldn't make the rent. We're just going to have to close.
I'm sad about it. I hate to see it go. I wish that there was something that could be done that could, bring it back so it won't have to go nowhere. Southside will not be the same, without seeing, this door open and you seeing the stairs.
We're losing a lot of what made the city what it is. There's a lot of other places, but when you lose something that was the integral part of a music scene, it's never the same, won't be the same. So it's a sad feeling.
I can't even remember the first time I visited Charlemagne Records. It's always been a staple of mine, especially as a music producer.
It was when I was in high school. It's been about almost 20-something years. Walked in, always was like, yo, how can I get my music into a record store? So that is one of the reasons I came in here, and it ended up happening later down the line.
I think Charlemagne means a lot to the community. A lot of outpouring love has come through this past couple of weeks. People love Charlemagne. It's just got such a good vibe, and there's so many things in here that are treasures, and people, they leave happy.
It's just legendary. It's just a feel. You walk up the stairs, you smell all the vinyl. It's just a feeling. It's just, it's undescribable. As a musician, as a music lover, it means everything. We've had some great times in here. We've had shows in here, we've performed in here as well. I can just go on and on about just the feeling of how it makes you feel when you walk up into this place.
You can't mention Birmingham music or the Birmingham music scene without mentioning Charlemagne's, because they go hand in hand, whether it was independent shows, whether it was coming in, getting records, not being totally overpriced like the other record stores that were more corporate. It'll never be another store like Charlemagne's. It means a lot to me personally because they've helped us along our way. We've been all over the world doing hip hop, so Charlemagne's played an integral role for us as a group in the beginning when we had our early releases. This was one of the only few record stores that allowed hip hop to come in when it wasn't popular to do so. They opened the doors to hip hop when no other record stores would, and then they allowed us to put our records in here.
The business has changed a lot. Records have made a big comeback. There is a lot of streaming and internet sales that have taken over a lot of my business.
The music game totally changed. Now, it's no more, it's almost, if you just a crate digger and love to do it, that's what you do. But other than that, everything is digital. Everything is by phone on a computer. So, that alone has changed. But for us lovers, we like to come in and feel the record, come in and still read the credits. You can't do that on your phone. It don't feel the same.
Of course, once things went digital, you see the decline, but then, as with most things, there's usually a dip and then things rise back up. We've, seen them come and go, from vinyl to CDs, now MP3s and WAV files and all of that. But, nothing will ever take the place of vinyl, period.
Records are just a superior form of art as to any other format of music. It's collectible, it enhances in value, and you treasure it for your life.
I love records because of the look and the way that it sounds. It's a crackle, it's the taking it out of the sleeve, it's the way the graphics look. It gives you the feeling of when you grew up and you mess with something you weren't supposed to mess with that belonged to your parents. That's the feeling that I get when I open up records.
Well, there's nothing quite like the feel of vinyl. It's just something that digital can't capture. Vinyl is something that I've always grew up on. It was always in my household since I was born. It's just one of those things that can't be duplicated.
I don't think records or CDs are a dying medium. I think they're going to stay around. They're collectible. People think, oh gosh, I got this album for $25 and it's worth $20, or something. And just people love that. It's just fun. It's fun to collect. It's like stamps or coins. It's just a fun thing to collect.
I think people like this, they still like the sound because the sound still is better than a digitized media. It's the nostalgic feeling of you hear everything crispy and clear on that vinyl.
There's always going to be a place for vinyl. It'll never be a dying medium. When it did take a dip, like I said, it always rises back, and you see the resurgence.
The plan is a possibility of someone taking over Charlemagne. I've been talking to 2 people that want to keep Charlemagne alive. So if that's the case, then I would be glad to help them in that endeavor. I want to say that Charlemagne Records has been a great place for me, and Birmingham has supported us all these years, and it's just a treasure in my heart, and I'll always be grateful.
And we appreciate Charlemagne's and everything they've done for us and everything they've done for everyone else. The memory will live on. This should be a landmark, historic landmark, just like some of the other things in the city. It should be stamped, and somebody should maybe get a post to say Charlemagne was here.
You hate to see it go, but it's such a staple here on the South Side. It's not going to be the same without it.